Так. Проверка. Мене должно быть чутно, по идее. Правильно? Правильно. Проверка. Мене должно быть чутно. Отлично. Так, значит. Игрушка. Фейсит. И... Блін, чи так довго шукає, капець. О, я так жалуюсь. Сразу находить. Ух ти, йолки-палки. Чисто яка випала. Бать карти. І карти, і страни, серваки. Блін, логічно, що на Германії будемо гуляти. Ай. Нюк забануємо. Мені нічого не пишуть. Блін, інферно. Надо було раніше писати. Так. Точно. Переключить, блин, щоб відкривався консоль. Так. Здійснюємо так тепер. Що я ще спомнив? Надо ще втикнуть щось. На всякий так случай. Мало лі. Щось втикнуть. Що втикнуть мені, блін? Один чоловік остався. І катка начнеться. І я виграю. Так. Я придумал сделать. Я придумал сделать вот так. Все. Тематически подходить. По идее. Правильно? Там скоро матч начнется. Точніше начався. Блядь. І де ці терористи? А, понятно. Так, фіолетовий сюди звездуй. Ой, я-моє.
Гоствич, Петр.
І...
Не, ну, стой.
Ей. Елки-палки, не так написал. Чуть-чуть не так. Стау, да. Я стау написал. Стау. все. Стку. Боже. Чоловік схотів в мут подлетіть.
MTB.
Play.
Are we rushing in, or are we going sneaky beaky like? Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang.
Ладер.
Ладер. Угу. Скільки він йому дамага наніс, блін?
What the fuck?
Default.
Ой. А бомбовий то гілява.
B?
B.
Oh. Sorry. Good job.
Let's go, guys. Just saying for the push. It's easy for.
Тік-тік-тік. 72 за 4 попадання. Боже.
I'm on the ramp. I hold palace and connector at least at the same time.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life. Throwing fire. Incendiary.
Ups one. Ups.
Grenade out.
Let's go. I smoke over. Don't push.
Under.
Throwing fire.
Ups.
А, бляха-муха, це...
Hey, Mario Green. Hey. Dude.
А,
Fuck man.
походу зря перетягнувся.
You have a M4 instead. You have M4
Да,
instead.
ласт
Go
на...
Go green, take M4 instead.
Good job.
M4. It's up. Trying to be toxic or something, man. Just can you play from default to hold trap?
Бля, я так і знав, що він
Drop?
вийде на Б-бомба.
Drop me AVP, shit. You drop me AVP. Just get back. Shit. Save. Don't fight. Don't drop. Don't drop it.
For Queen countrymen. Incendiary out.
Мгм. Не проліз, жирна жопа.
Throwing fire. Laying down smoke.
Smoke follow.
Ups clear.
Grenade out. Throwing fire. Grenade out.
Go B1.
Under.
Saying 3.
Пойду-ка, пожалуй, на...
Fuck. Firebox.
А повністю вибили.
Flashbang. Smoke.
Угу. Хороший рикошет.
Go save.
Якби хаєшку не кинули, було б отлично.
Deal, did man. Sure. Master. Pushera, go B, bro. Don't be
Тинк. Тинк. Что? Тинк, тинк, тинк.
What's up, play on the D, man.
Не, спасибо.
Right, lads. We're on.
З Діглом я не буду гуляти. Я мимо. Ну, зато хаєшка попадає. Ну, давай, пуш, удачі.
Three mid.
Throwing flashbang.
One other. Other.
Well, two top with the 80.
Боже.
Ladder?
Да. Ладер. Эй.
Oh, oh, I have. Guys,
Блин.
can you fucking tell where the fuck are they?
Не try.
Try, night, try.
Чи треба розігратися, тому що я не розіграним почав в КС-ку.
Go, go, go. Laying down smoke.
Ну так пуш.
High push.
Deploying flashbang.
We're gonna lose it by push.
Mid, 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 mid.
Right.
Mid.
І не тільки мід, а я. Так, А убили, тепер два з мід ідуть на А.
It's even for.
Ти наверху стояв, мінус 43 за 3 попадання. Значить його ніхто не надамажив.
Move it, move it.
Значить, інтересно, на Б були или на мід? Там тип свого забрав. Ну, а ще кайф. Видимо, вони посрались.
Top net.
І паласи.
Careful, Kratos.
Throwing smoke.
Mid, 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 mid.
Careful, cherry, cherry. Green, yeah, orange, offer up.
Flashbang.
Right. One B. Be careful B. Two left.
Booby.
А, я на Б.
Okay, wait.
Мінус один рамп. О, ще другий рамп об'явився.
Dead, dead,
P, W, P, just wait.
dead. Nice.
Я не встиг нічого засейвити, ну і ладно.
Let's give it to them, boys. Laying down
Тіп забувся, що ми граємо на фейситі.
Midday, don't peek, yellow.
Ups.
Turn, counter.
Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
So small.
Hey, bomb. Ah, nice.
I'm playing myself, sir. No, I'm playing, bro, sorry. From the drop him, I see.
Incendiary. Throwing fire.
Careful, team. Hold trap.
Grenade out.
I'm playing bad position.
Throwing a grenade.
Ups.
Throwing smoke. Laying down smoke.
Bad smoke, Brightons.
Бомба на...
Mid. Con.
Deploying flashbang. Incendiary out.
Чим мене тоді, коли я відвертаюсь?
Save.
Save. Green, go play from fucking defaulted hold ramp. I'm saying 30 times. Fucking bot. Play from default hold ramp, I hold you pump. You cannot hold pulse from you die like bot every fucking round.
Family, fuck you, family.
Take on this. I drop you on this. I drop you.
Okay, fine.
Man is losing your game. Go play from default, hold ramp. It's so easy. Chief Shabot and call it. Play from here. This is the
Shut up,
cheap mode. Shut up, you are losing it.
family, fuck you, okay?
Cheap mode.
Grenade out.
Don't toxic areas.
Toxic man, he's just playing the same shit every round and we all losing man. Tetris! Green Tetris! Tetris! Tetris out, family touch, Tetris out. Yeah, I was.
Incendiary. Throwing fire. Grenade. Smoke. Grenade out. Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Nice.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade.
О,
Maybe side.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Laying down smoke.
Good job.
Nice job.
Green, are you here? Green.
Mid.
Fuck are you sleeping?
Good job.
Блін, він виходив мене чекав, капець. Тварь.
We are out of here. Throwing fire. Throwing fire. Throwing smoke. Grenade out.
B, I don't know.
Ups under. Ups under.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary out. Laying down smoke.
Mid dead. No smoke.
О, палка, здорова.
Let's go, guys, right? I have a feeling for that we're gonna lose like dogs.
Hey.
Don't try. Oh, green. Haydi more.
Ёпті. На палки.
City.
Зелений, отдай бомбу. Спасибо. Що так протупив?
Oh, green, are you here?
I mid.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Shit.
Go B.
Play slowly, man. We have no player.
Mid clear.
Боже. Не ждав я, конечно, його.
We're gonna lose. I'm playing one solo with a 5 hand. And we have a fucking AFK. Fucking dub. Finn, hope you die.
Ё-моё. Так надо сделать, вот.
We have to. Okay, no, fuck it. window. Smoke window. Okay. Come on, play fast.
Йоло.
Window one.
Ура, зелений проснувся.
Help me with.
І нас ще ззаді
Let's go.
обійдуть. Уже
Ладно.
обошли.
Ladder, please fight him, please. Cherry.
Да, в другому прицелі все чекать. Просто йде з ним. Умний чоловік.
But just sit here, then head up. You win. Trust. What the fuck are you trying to do? Are you trying to play slowly or not? Just say
Go
it,
past
so I
A,
can...
full.
Good idea, I'm gonna die. Why are you gonna...
Green. How you push? No mid.
Firebox.
Firebox dead. Short dead.
Сіті.
Green, just plant for him. Green, plant. Plant.
City dead.
Що?
Kitchen.
Play the others. Sorry, I'm a little tilted, you know how I bet and I fuck them. Drop me card if you're AK. I like it. Nice skin. No, go B. I left.
Okay. I'm flash B.
Арі.
Point B.
А, по 90, я тут думаю, чого він так сміло стріляє?
Monitor. Let me.
Ей, сайт.
Fuck you, mates.
Мінус 92, 3 попадання, блін.
He was trying to push pala.
Що я викинув, йоли-пали.
Fire.
Shot, taste.
Stairs.
From smoke. Wait. Run for shot.
On one.
Connector.
Інтересна інфа у нього.
This game is trash sometimes. You have a good skill sometimes, you know, bro. Address. You try so much and your teammates lose it in the bad fucking way. And it's so fucking disgusting, you know?
Иди нахуй.
От чего-то. Иди нахуй, курва ебана. Жестко, курва.
Твою маму и бальдандон, бля.
Море тот шьет мол.
Осуждаю, дебілочку.
Пидорас.
Пидорас.
Sorry, green.
One is pushing you. Be careful, one.
Fuck, jungle one. Jungle.
For sure. Where is bomb? Is bomb, bro? Tell me where is bomb? Where the fuck?
З усіх сторон обошли. Бля, бомб в оранжевого був.
Coming up, not I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm going to.
City one wolf. Nice. City.
Forever, ult city. We got this. Just bait, just hide. Fucking peek. Hey, up. I just said don't fucking fight, I cannot cover you, fucking dog. We had planned, we had anything. Just sit down and write. Wait. Familia touch Shifra, wait. Wait, fucking bot.
Shit, that shit works.
Our fucking bot and 9 kills from the start. All around, you didn't do nothing. You fucking trash.
Нахуй.
Brain dog.
Relax, don't cry.
Cry, man, yeah. Play.
Short.
Нахуй.
Точки. А, по мені стріляли. Я думав, з шорта, блін. А, з шорта, видимо, все ж таки.
Connector wall.
Умно.
Window. Jungle.
О, гладкий ТВ-35. Здорово.
Getting 7 rounds a row.
I'm sorry. Fuck you.
You are bot, man, GG. Master, you are bot, you know.
Не хватає, ну і ладно.
Yes, this is why I told you, man, go this side first, you know? Even if we lose round, I can get in city alone. Nice try, right? Get in more the touch. Go make training. Go make training and get kills.
Та нормально я граю, просто що я не розігрався. Плюс давно не грав в КС. І маю сліпий. Все, до побачення, я ушов.
Jungle one.
Боже. Я поняв, щас зелененький отлетить, пожалуй. Наш зелененький. Мастера 1992 щас отлетять. Де він тут? Ось воно тут. Тинк.
Under.
Ладно. Зеленый, сдохни, пожалуйста.
Всего заехал.
Кого? А,
Шанс
він
пару
заліз.
Goodbye.
Дебіл попався, що ж поділаєш. За нас, если б дебилы всякие не попадались, оце такі, ми б виграли. Блін, може сказати опять, що так довго катку не знаходить і воно найде, як обично. Или так не всегда работа. Все, нашло катку. Як обично. Конечно же, Нидерланды баним. Варпас. Мираж може забанить. Время есть, типи не пишуть, що банить. Вертіго, значить, забаню. Логично, що Мираж. Копировать. Опять мову. Ну та, він в защиті, конечно, поставить мені голову. А, иду, что, бля. Это ж дамаг Зенки такий хороший.
Hello, hello.
Hello, gay. प्रणाम तू
Здорово. Да. СТАУ.
play A.
B.
I play B. Блін, мені треба буде по водичку сходити після цієї катки.
Move it, son.
На що ти це ріжеш?
Flash. Oh yeah. Yeah.
B and mid.
Connector, con.
Con.
Save me, though.
But fast
I'm on
connector.
the way.
Mid.
Yandır kayay connector. Bakacak.
На.
Wave me bang, 4-3. Go. 5. 3.
Типи, пожалуйста, запуште Б. Я вас там прийму по берегу. Економіку з команді сделаю.
Harvest karşı getirme. Vodima.
Let's go.
Ясненько, понятненько. Ну,
Вже?
там два
Пора?
мід уже. Оранжевий. Да, оранжевий по шорту пошел. Пожалуй, я останусь на Б. А, это на. І куди, блін, мені йти?
Ja, stop mid.
Low.
Останусь на Б.
Whopper.
Ладно, не останусь на Б. Їхній тип вийшов.
Under.
І ще один вийшов.
Go purple.
Ластовий я чув мід був.
What jungle, bro?
Ага.
Go! О, пічка, брат!
Да заткнись ти.
Hoppas ni kanske med tillbaka.
Ну і де цей тіп? Ну, бо він не встиг перетягнутися, потім просто виходжу.
Knock.
І де ти? Ага, ось ти. Ай, блін, цих перерив.
Oh.
Що я вспомнив, надо було сделать вот так. О, тепер красота. Сюда надо что скинуть. О, типа и вернулась. Щоб це ж заходило сразу воно. Не надо типу помогать, ну не надо, так не надо. Ёлки-палки, так.
No lag.
Не туда чуть-чуть.
Deploying flashbang. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Counter-terrorists win. Easy peasy.
Тупо раунд провтикав поки що.
Oh, yeah.
Інк.
Right, lads. We're on. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Flashbang.
Ну, хаешку я закидываю вот так вот. Надежные. Мид, если мид, то ловить флешки. Юна Б. Ніхто не ходить на Б. Тварі. О, здорово, Фенікс. Да, я мощный, стою на Б, ничего не делаю. Тоже логично. О, здорово. Я білий. Бу. Ага, понял. Ну тобі... А, ой, ой, там. Димок іще. І калашик іще візьму, ага. І косий немножко.
What the fuck are you doing?
Go, man.
У мене такий косий, як наші тімейти.
Aqui, oh. What purple? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Look,
Я
teacher.
Purple? Так я лукав на кічен. Ну, стоп, що типи на... Вместе? Ну, можно вместе.
Здорово, блядь.
Только я если доиграю всю игру. Потом. Мама, 11к, откуда? Мы ж всего лишь что 4 раунда подряд взяли. З яких я тільки в одному здох. Если считать 4 подряд, а там перший не в счет. Так, бомба на міду випала, я косий опять оказався.
Куда контр дам? Куда контр ще мой? Так, і я. Контр.
Артем Поляцький. Здоров.
Говняра.
На Б останусь, як обично йду із Б. А там тіпочки. Ага, бомба мід. Один на Б.
Гумит, гумит.
Ой, блін, на Б, на. Бомба мид. А може мені просто крису стати? Так, значить, типи на є. Ну, -1 і -2. Бля.
Гасник, шкоп мід, гасник.
Да тобі на мід флешку.
Mid. What the?
Я слепенький немножко.
Аз бе mid.
Точніше, не слепенький, я на чат отвлекся.
А ти те чого синяв?
Так, стоп, одна дим прилетіла. Слишком поздно для того, щоб... Та, блін. Короче, поняли, надеюсь. Так, -1 мід. Я білий. Все, я чорний.
Я двоє хлап тебе.
Так там не в КС, я в фейситі граю. Немножко разные вещи. Іде. О, нашовся. Окей, я ще один. Серйозно. Ну, іноді косей був. Я в голову дав!
Вот тащи я.
Іноді тобі пишу МКС-ку за те, що вона не шотає в голову. Мінус 81 за попадання в голову.
Hoppas mycket lyckades så lågt. Lyckades. Jag går till en mitt.
Я 5 косток кинув. Боже, опа, Дороченко. А ти що тут робиш? Бомба випала, кайф. Все, всі остальні там стойте.
One top mid.
Угу.
Top mid back in your...
Один в 3 з бомбою. О боже. Ох ти ёлки. Я не заникався. Що там 49 і 33 хп було. Ну якщо б я відвлекся на одного, то здох би від другого. А, у нас типки немножко без дропа. О, бомбам. Тип ще й вижив.
Top mid.
Ну так бомба медь, нахрен ты пикаешь. Вот. И last mid. Я тоже, конечно, сейчас дурачок. Здорово. Ага, иди нахрен. Вот именно так я и буду играть. Хорош, ты ему промазал. Я так и делаю, играю на время. Сыграл на... А,
Take MVP, take MVP.
стоп, авик и все. Наталько. Мені на гранаті не хватає, блін.
Thank you.
Incendiary out. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary. Grenade.
Kommer så.
Laying down smoke.
Ай, боя. О,
Throwing a grenade.
Що там ще один буде виходить? Що за розкид, я не можу понять. Що, дебіл? А, все, немає, типу, ну ладно. Ага. Я немножко косий. Став! То косий, то не косий. То стріляю, як не знаю хто, то косий, як не знаю хто. Капець, що делать? Я ж надіюсь, ти виграєш. Ти НТ. А, я типом дроп давав, тепер у мене денег
не
немає.
боя, да
Кайф.
ряя у мене.
А у нас всіх денег немає. Кайф.
Ай.
Deploying flashbang.
Я дивився оружие, чого ти мене відвлікаєш, тварь? Як в нас уже один здох? Щас іще один здох, не подозріваю. Ні? Да.
Пала.
Да.
Ай.
Який.
Ну не всім подряд же пікать.
Разве помню, так типа не кіл там ну так.
Мене вопрос, що вони всі наделали і поздохали? І що й оставили мене один в 4. В 3. 4 в наш. Да.
Throwing fire.
Пала.
Ну як ви здохаєте? Один на Б. Здорово, типочок. На цей раз повезло.
Ой.
Типу. Я голову йому дав, він не здох.
Але кетая. Какоя беая.
Рашить Б, як банально.
Ході би бабая.
Ну давайте на Б звездуйте. А я на міду постою. Да, я фейсит граю. Пасе іте. Дам. А можна, щоб тип на мене реагував, ні? Check behind one.
J kitchen.
Я казав behind, а не kitchen. Ну і kitchen теж. Да. Ні. Ну ладно. Боже гніда. Забайтив на нож, а сам тоді стрілятися почав. Ну, то їбо ніхрен байтить.
Tell me stuff.
Мід або коннектор, я щас через низ пойду, через андер пойду на мід, а потом на корн. Так, туди огник накину. Огник, жарко. Сюди дим, щоб всякі тварі не лізли. Освящу це місце гранатою. Я флешку закинув і не розбив железяку. Кайф. Так, я с тобой через Steam не смогу поиграть. Да, тобі надо тоже скачивать фейсит. И через фейсит потом добавляйте в друзья и играть. Добавляйте до мене в тиму. Питається здатися, на що то його не пускає. Так. Можете місце тепер освітить хаєшкою. Б даже хорошо освітить. Ох, хорошо освітив хаєшкою, поскольку дамаг засчитався. Так, один буде behind. Чекапс. Армі. Ага. А, почему тип чекав мене? Фейсит, це типа рангового, ну, там де очки считаються в CS2. Но тільки в CS2 там побольше читерів буде. Плюс тут заданки можна выполнять, если фейсит премиум оформить. Як закончу ігру, то потім покажу прикол фейсита. Но самый главный прикол, те, що там менше читаков.
Vamos bombo, no, none. Hey, Silver.
Так. Типа заходим на Б, а на самом деле все це піздеж і провокація. Що мені... Ага, понял, що мені зробити. На, братик, держи. Походу він реально схватив хаєшку. Оце я сліпий. Ніхрена він розгорівся. Спасибо за дым, кстати. Имба вещь. Я не можу понять, на що ви shift прожали? Типа непонятно, що ми на міду, или як? Ага, так. Я один остався.
А це бруд, це бомба.
Я все-таки не істі пожив. Як він мене бачить сквозь стінку? Кстати, по ідеї, через обичний Steam я можу кинуть IP сервера, и вы можете присоединиться как зрители. Или нет, я не уверен. Що за звук бутилки був, на чому ли кинули аж сюди? А самый главный вопрос. Самый главный вопрос. Чё бомба в жопі міра якийсь? Я думав, чекають Сіті, щоб бомбу поставити, а вони тварі. Нічого не делали. А в особенности жовтий. АФК тупо стояв.
Purple. 7 on the guard of low even known in pitch.
Що тобі надо? Я спокійно шов, плентить на... Ви должны були чекать типов. Но чё-то ніхто нічого не чекав.
Mob med lyck guard of purple. Mob som sett. Low.
Не, сделаем вот так.
Эй,
И
гайки
молик...
килла.
О, отлично. Сім 10. Нам 3 раунда осталось взять. И мы не можем тупо 3 раунда взять.
Dimma, foga smoking, foga smoking.
На тобі смок. На. Если б не дропнув смок, вспів би закинуть огонь. А наш тип еле в спину забрав. Пожалуйста. Що синій робить? У нього що, якась бідося з ПК? А, з інтернетом.
Haydi clash, haydi. Haydi. Card.
Блин, надо срочно английский
Kitchen.
учить. Потому что я половину слов не понимать. А в основном із англомовним контингентом я тут встречаюсь.
Snart.
Тепер техперерив буде. Ну, про скільки він буде? Може я вспію водичку собі? Ага, не вспію.
Haydi, tapite. Haydi snart valla milla, haydi. Och besnitt. Jo, dimma. Du understand me.
Ага, жовтий АФК. Спасибо.
Valla fick message kanske och Stairs,
Да. Так, kitchen, окно. Ага, ближе до сайта хтось стягнувся. Даже паласи хоче пропушить.
Oh, hey, purple. Bait them.
Я себе розміняв. Нічого не знаю. Я надеюсь, ты с белым забрал? Нет? Ну, тоді поздравляю, тебе пушать з усіх сторон. Так хорошо все начиналось. Ладно, надо просто на Б зайти. И все.
Aja, kle, aja. Аня.
Типа не хочешь на Б идти. Ну ладно, сейчас попробуем выйти на... На тобі прям в лице.
О, ніякий сайт.
Молік, той ще захавав його. Мало ли потім огнем буде в туалет ходить.
Мо.
Ну, ще одного не повезло, не фартануло, не забрав. Так, 4 урона за 2 попадання. Перше попадання моліком в тіло, а ще один не попадання. Урон нанісся от моліка, розгораючогося. Держіть бомбу. А я пошел на мид. А може реально на мид пойти? Ти чё там флешишь? Я тоже умею флешить. Так, ой-ой-ой, не то, тихо. Так. Прям в типа попал походу. Ну, раз прям в типа, то значит держи, братик.
Центр.
Шорт. Хорошая реакция. Боже. Що так тупо висливаєтесь?
Сіті.
Last City. І він наприклад стає. А, він типа перетягується на Б. Хорош! Good job, man. Пам-пам-пам. Галів візьму.
Let's go, на, let's.
Головне, щоб тоді, коли оранжевий стояв, не настроював чити. Хоча, вроді як, ну, якщо він читер, то він багатий чоловік. Якщо на фейситі він юзає чити. Весело. І що мені делать? Мене нема. Мене нема. Мене немає, я в доміку. Ні! Откуда ви хаєшку нашли, тварі? Ну, я в доміку був, так не чесно. Я так не граю.
Ați văzut, Leo, dar mergi să mă acuz joc, так familiar.
Це куди? О боже, це куди? І це що було? Ще вопрос. Не. Підійдемо туди, сюди, щоб нас не пушили ззаді. Отлично. Забрали що? Не забрали, правда, кічен. Отлично, забрали кічен. Ще один кічен. Найс. Здорово. А ти що тут кидав? Ну, як мінімум, хаєшку я забрав. Ласт раунд остався, либо допи. Я не хочу допи.
Go A, go A.
Я хочу взяти водичку набрати собі. Вона в мене
Un scot
закончилась.
palas, eu de mă.
Ізвум, типа ізвумен.
Conector. Conector.
Кон вибитий. Окно.
Window.
Окно.
Window.
Мимо. Так. Window, так window. Так, флешка.
Okej, Adam.
Міг би запригувати з першого разу. А шо? А, я на міду. Бля, це допи. Ну що ж, допи так допи. Щоб нам таке сделать. Щоб виграти.
Koga window. Na.
Стоп. Я що, димник кинув? Це є мощний, конечно.
Shot.
Отлично, шорт убитий. Так, ну, я чекать зад буду.
Kitchen, 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 kitchen.
Kitchen, baby.
Last kitchen.
Shift туда.
Отлично. Ще сколько? Ще 4, ой, ще 3 раунда взять. Блін, якщо б до мене SSD-шка не їхала. Якщо б вона до мене не їхала, я би парочку кейсиків відкрив. Правда, за лайки, звісно ж, не за безплатно, но парочку кейсиків би відкрив. Якщо б не їхала до мене комплектуюча. Одна. Єдинственна. Ник. Аккаунт.
Shot.
Ага. Промазав я, значить. Братик, держи.
Plant, plant.
У мене бомба.
Plant.
На пленч. Я от тако узнав, що в мене бомба. Ага, поняв.
Back kitchen.
Ти будеш яке пікать? Пікай.
City.
Ага, це не ласт. Я среагировал, но не повірив своїм глазам. Но невірящі глаза нанесли мінус 53 дамага. Блін, вчора я намного хуже гуляв. Тому що я тільки привикав до, скажем так, ігри в фейсит. Трошки по-разному люди грають на фейситі і тут.
Ти не сиди.
Сіті. Ну, сіті, так, сіті. Поїжку туди, в сіті. Так, там закрито. Секрет.
Ходи бая. Сиди.
На Last City. Пожалуйста, не дайте йому поднять муху. Чи не муху, а цю херню. І, пожалуйста, не здохніть. Ну вас же троє. Ну він сейвить, типу, молодці, слава Богу.
Дари міді, дари він.
Так, ще 2 раунда, по ідеї, правильно? О, ні, ще 1. Нам надо пістолетку. Ой, пістолетку кажу. Нам надо виграти просто цей раунд, це не пістолетка.
They're gonna wish they were never born. Incendiary. Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire.
Туда. І огонь. І хаєшку. На мід, флешку. Вона, по-моєму, через текстури пройшла. Оня прийняв, обработав. Ну і ходить із Бен не очень профітно. Щас тут типи перетягнуться, не перетягнуться. Так. Та хорошо, що так мід. Тварь.
Go fuck yourself, go птичка в ра...
Йола. А що по інфі? Я вообще-то не на шорту вже була, а хаєшка равно в мене прилетіла, блін. Я тип умний нігів взяв. Нігів це, конечно, тоже непогане оружие. Типа я нічого не имею проти. Ну, блін. Так, хай горіть в аду. Дійсно згорів. Ще й бомба!
Палас, не палас.
Вообще імба. На що ти туди стріляєш? Я туди флешку дав. Тепер ще й дим. Дай пройду. Ні, це більше похоже, дай потеряюсь в диму.
Флеш.
Та я не пушу. Який флеш? На що тобі флеш? Отлично! Ми виграли! У нас тіпи не срались, ми виграли! Блін, опять промазав по ескейпу. Значить так, ми делаем отак поки що. Угу. А чого ти не врубилась? О, тепер врубилась. Що тут у нас? Ага, Face Clan проти Rebels Gaming, я так понял, да? Йо, пересота, можно без звука, пожалуйста, спасибо. И Heroic против G2 будут играть. Кайф. А особенно кайфово виглядять кабінки. Типа тут оте стекло, яке Valve придумали, що воно після катки стає непрозрачним. Ой, прозрачним на несколько секунд. Так, далі Фенікс спитав, чого фейсит. Значить, во-первых, менше читерів. Во-вторых, если я зайду в миссию, то есть тут вот такая штучка. И я выполняю заданки и получаю фейсит поинты. А если бы я начал раньше играть у фейсит, з начала цього преміум Монті Мішн, то я би получив за всі ці заданки не тільки фейсит поінти, їх сумарно 72 тисячі, по-моєму, а і ще і М-ку Printed Stream. Factory New. А, ні, подожди. FN. Я прочитав FN. Получается, закаленную в боях я бы и получил. Это... Це... Fight Total, или якось так он переводиться, не помню точно. Ладно, сейчас я отойду за водичкою, так що подождіть мене, пожалуйста. Так, я на місці, я з водичкою. Поздравте мене, пожалуйста. Возвращаемся на фейсит. Блін, мені понравилось. Есть сервера CSGO. А як поіграти в CSGO? Не скажете мені, пожалуйста. Ну. Сервера Євро, US, Океанія, СА. Не знаю, що означає, чесно говоря, скорочення. Сейвить розширенную статистику игроков в матчруме. Нашу. Що тут почали грати? Ніхто не почав грати, капець. Можна, пожалуйста, без звука? Спасибо. Сьогодні ожидається, кстати, Нави против Spirit через 18 минут. Блін, а може подивитися Нави против Spirit? Типа. А чо б і ні? Через 17 минут. Ну, блин, 17 минут це ще довго ждать. Наверное, я, пожалуй, катку запущу. Тим більше вони, по ідеї, Best of 3 грають. Бляха-муха, в очі. А тут можна подивитися десь, які вони матчі грають? Ну це ж АМ Катовіце, да, вони повинні грати, по ідеї, Best of 3 вже. Вроді як. Давайте що, я пропишу фасеїте. Фасеїт. Тільки не так. Отак. І що це дало? О, фейсит дропс. Все вошедшие в систему зрители имеют право на дропы во время просмотров в прямом эфире. А що тут за них дають? І як узнать? Есть интересные моменты. Можна подивитися інтересні моменти самому. Вау. Ну, блін, на фейсіті кайфово, конечно, дивитися матчі. І вони, по ідеї, в прямому ефірі йдуть. І Героїк против G2. Інтересно, хто виграє? Типа Heroic, вони поміняли состав із-за 2 чоловік. Десертиров, скажем так. Ну, типа тут він стрік. 5 подряд мінімум. Чат можна свернути, можна розвернути. Блін, може подивитися. Скільки ще 15 минут, та ні. Лучше ігру запущу. Скільки я заграв? 9, а надо 25. Капець. Лучше выполняв заданку с киллами. Кстати, задание можно выбирать только через телефон. Так, плей 25 матчів. Ну, я еще думаю, за месяц успею 25 матчів. Даже не 25. А сейчас уже скільки 16 матчів наиграть. Спокойно успею, правильно? Я, наверное, зайду в миссии. И пока я не с друзьями играю, потому что если я с друзьями буду играть, то я сливатиму. Пока я не играю с друзьями, выберу Get 5 Wins. Буде лучше. А як з друзьями буду играть, то либо 300 киллів сделать, либо просто 25 матчів сыграть. Тут еще 450 хедшотов есть. Потом выигрыши. Ну, выигрыши я не думаю, что я більше сделаю за, ну, типа, 5 зможу, 300 кілов зможу, 25 матчів, я просто 25 матчів сыграть, не выиграть. Я тоже сделаю. Типа, 9 уже сделал. 450 хедшотов спокойно. А от 35 виграшів за місяць никак. А що показується 1-1, якщо 0-0? И это как работает? Ну ладно. Играть. Кстати, я тут вспомнив, надо деж перевірити. Я же стрімив уже давненько і почав заново стрімити. Надо перевірити ссылочку одну. Так, контент, трансляція, сюди зайти. Да над скинами надо перевірити. Так. Це моя ссылка на трейд. Ви не можете дізнатись торгову позицію собі. Да. Це моя ссылка, отлично. Катка. О, я тут не капітан вроді як. Правильно? Правильно. Ну, то хай капітани пікають. Я ж думаю, германський сервер буде. Мираж, Нюк, либо Вертиго. Ну, я думаю, мы Мираж будем играть тут. Че вдруг, типа, Вертиго пикнуть. И сервер. Не очень. Вообще не очень. Сервак вообще не очень. Очень не очень. Ладно, давайте коннектися, побачимо пінг свій. Що у нас тут по пінгу? А пінг у нас тут нормальний, 42, норм. І грабельно. Буду я на Вертиго, если буду за КТ, просто пушить миду так. Брать, закидывать... Ай. Закидывать огонь. Типа по таймингу я успеваю. Чіп мені голови ставить. Око мені причем. Мене, тип, голова магнітна. Ілі як? Прям под мене хаєшку закидали. Надо ж таке. Красиво то як. Здорово, типок. Типочек. Почему? Почему он, а не я? Наш дифуза закупив. Ай. Наших двох типков ножики. Кайф. Їм. Мене друг друга ріжуть, или що? Я не вспів другу тику дати. Там, по ідеї, всі лол хпшні. Да? Да. А ні, один був 100 хп. І ми, виходить, зате починаємо. Не бідося.
Let's go away.
Yeah, first round, let's go away.
Sounds good.
Я прослухав, що вони говорили, а вони говорили, що на підуть. Ну а раз вони на пошли, я буду чекати жопу. Може якось приріжу.
Headshot one.
Вдруг тут ті почки не
I
чекають
smoked for plant.
цю позицію.
One is very low.
Bro, plant.
Ладно. Пойду-ка я просто на А заходить.
Headshot and
Why didn't you plant, bro?
Як ви думаєте, де ті типи кресять?
side. Last sight on B.
Сайт on B. Давайте попробуємо так сделать.
You have the time to take bomb and go away.
Мінус 13, скільки в нього хп? 26 осталось хп.
Why didn't you plant on A, blue?
Потому що Блу слиняв. На Б. Потому що ми делали, по ідеї, перетяжку. Но я відтоді даю хед. І я через А заходжу.
Let's go B stairs.
Бестайрс. Не очень хорошая идейка. Ну давай.
One close.
З чим чорт не шутить, і в нас получиться через стайрс зайти. Я горю. А то туди заходь.
Flanking.
Мене нема. Все, тихо.
Another one.
Fuck me. Take them for reload.
Side.
Я ждав його ззаді, но не дождався. В нього 21 хп осталось. Який же він лакер. Честі хорошо, що ми за ту сторону починаємо. Вони не знатимуть, що я можу пушити мід. Тобто у них не буде такої тактики, як у мене. Ілі буде.
Wait, one rushing.
I'm flashing.
Давай тут ахаєш, ну кудись. Туда вогник, вогник, жарко, жарко.
City one.
Скільки тобі ще дамагу надо нанести, а?
One on A, elevator.
Я... Оце я. Хто там може дисконектнувся? В нас причому. Что мне на мою уже катка почалась? У Нави против Спирит. Что я сказал против Фейс? Нет, не началась. Ще через 2 минути почнеться.
Well, you can imagine, especially in a round like this, Monacy is feeling pressure to be involved early, and don't get me wrong, he's had no issue with that across this series.
Щоб вам не мішало. Тут Heroic проти G2 грають. Наверное, ж послезавтра будуть грати. Ой, подожди, яке послезавтра? Просто завтра вони будуть грати. Бля, ну у нас тип не зайшов. Капець. У мене сенсор не стоїть на коврику, но він робота. Ну ладно. Я шо? Я эко делаю. Я кто? Я молодец. Опа-на, здорово. Типочку не повезло. Ну я сюди не допрыгну. А куда Мак 10 дівся? Він же там стояв, лежав. Що там було з ним, коротше?
I'm coming. Tether. Tether.
Ну, отлично, сейчас заплантить. Кстати, складной нож, ручная роспись, ничего себе. Интересная вещичка.
It's coming to...
I dropped the smoke as well.
Nice try. А можна ти відпустиш деф тоді, коли вже почне жорстко пікати? Ні, нельзя. Ну ладно. Только вибрав виграти 5 ігор і сразу почали проігрувати. Ну ладно. Це поки що. Саме хуже, що у нас ботина. І один АФК. О, вообще бомбезно. Да пропусти ти мене. Тихо, ботинку нельзя. Що ботинок робить? Ну як? Я заникався, так нечесно. А, він пішов. Тихо, бот. Ну, ее спасение было.
Dead low.
Скільки я тобі ще должен нанести урона? Скажи, пожалуйста. Угу. -1. Кстати, то якраз дамажений. -61 я йому дав. Зато в ботинка помощь тепер є. Ура! Чіп вернувся. В нього дроп є для нас. Був би. Якщо б у нас була економіка в жопі. Зелененький АФК. О, розафекашився. А погнали на... Чобі ні. Синій АФК стоїть. Уже не АФК. Ладно, їх троє тільки виходить, надо розкид зробити. Давайте такий розкид. Ой, звиняюсь.
Short.
Elevator one. Behind.
Який ж вже по бихайнд? Ладно, по-моєму, він действительно бихайнд був. По кому ця гніда стріляє? А, хтось в планті. Уже не в планті.
Two behind!
Behind, half HP.
I'm inside.
О боже.
White one.
А що тіп робить?
Are you blind?
В нього залагало.
No, he's... I don't know. Probably lag.
Да.
Yeah, disconnect.
Не удается установить соединение с сервером. Почему? Хотя всю игру мы могли выиграть. Синенький, куда вернись? Вернусь. Ага, там двух. Немножко бідося з пінгом даже. 78 в одного, 76 в іншого. Він нафіг із своїм димом брениться. Здорово. Там, по-моєму, ще один є. Правильно, димок на кінь.
Ladder room.
А давай я накину флешку. Так.
Bomb, where are we going?
I'm coming to you. Wait, aren't you it?
Where?
Да. От мінуси того, що я не знаю англійський. Ці чіп-факти говорять, треба економити мені. А що тут в мене з економікою? Чуть-чуть біди. Там тип випав. Разбежавшись, прыгнул со скалы.
On right side. Dead.
I
One
take the
more.
bomb.
Right
Иди в
side.
жопу. Погори в аду. Спасибо. Действительно в аду погорел. Типа опять дисконнект синего. Правильно? Правильно. Здорово. Я отвлекался там на тап, так что не обессуй. Чтоб чуть дольше подвлекался. О, Коля, здорово. Я тут занятый общением сам с собой. Так что не сразу заметил. Ну, тільки що тіпка міг посадити на нож. Но решил пожаловать. Помиловать. Пожаловать. Короче, понял.
Flash on.
Прошу, там одна мадама сіренька. Щоб тепер біхайнд чекать. О. Когось на хаєшку посадив. Поки що перший левел, но якщо я з остальними грати не буду, то, ну, якщо я там з локілом, з пряткою грати не буду, то я по бирику можу, ну, як по бирику. Не по бирику, но можу апнути там другий, третій, четвертий даже. А поки я буду ці апати левела, то можу і грати научитися і далі апати. Ти ж сам розумієш. Я ще вчора поки привик до фейсита, до його ігри, тому що ММ і фейсит різні вещі. Я трохи подслив був. У мене бомба откудилась. Я переложив ответственность, надіюсь, не на бота. Слава Богу. Звиняюсь, чувак. Не знав, що ти прям так будеш слушати. Тварь. І гапом дим розвернувся.
One beside.
On T-phone.
Где я? Хто я?
Go away. Couldn't have met.
Не всегда стягивается. О боже, стрелять научиться надо. 7-4. Ну, кстати, комбечили, походу. Ну, як комбечили. Начинали виігрувати. Я не помню, кстати, який ти там левел фасіка. Скіпнув. Іха. Тіп, здрисни пудова. Я тебе щас вижен. Таймер сраний! City one.
One more. Close.
У мене перший. Поки що. Типа, він був переход на другий, тобто в мене ровно 500 було фейсит очков. Или що там считати, як його. А слив до першого, зараз скільки? 300 з чимось, а МБ 400 буде.
City. City. City spawn.
Так, 7-5, що ти грабельний, особливо за КТ. Блін, на фейсті може не надо пушить мід. Чуліко МП9 хотрот. Інтересна вещь. Хочу подивитися на його інвентар. Только потом, после катки.
I go away.
Stairs.
I go away short.
Ти, Коля, обняв і поняв. Буду знати. Бля, це бот.
Something A. A rushing.
А, ну, погнали на... Стоп, пропушив? Здорово. О,
Hold the north flank.
здорово. Так, я живу. А тип теж живе. Уже не живе. Так, можешь сыграть, я можем мид запушить. Попробовать. Если не получится, то буду знать, что пушить не надо. Хотя по іншій може бути причині пуш оборватися, но... Так, по-моєму, вони йдуть. Мід. Здорово.
B stairs.
Так, гори, ясно, щоб не погасло. А, все, закончилось. Ладно, окей.
Take the boat.
По-любому вони десь ще в крисі мене ждуть. Следующий. Ах, где? Рамп, эй. Stay B1. I don't know with bomb.
One ramp.
But go behind. Back. Behind,
Yeah, it's coming to
сзади.
B. It's coming to B.
1B.
Shit, I thought I had hit him.
Last B.
Fuck.
Ну почему? Выиграйте, пожалуйста. У нас опять ботинок. Nice try. А. Ласт дамаг був огнем по типу. Та і я спалив його. Бля, ну я так надеюсь, сейчас выиграем. Форс, между прочим, це був. Жовтенький, не йди, пожалуйста, на мид. Я туда флешечку все накинул, все, уходь. Ні. Ладно, можеш не уходить. Я туди флешечку не докинув.
B stairs, at least two.
Та ні, чувак. Не твою. Ага, бомба. Так, ботинок. А, все, ботинка взяли. Їх там двоє. Держи. На, держи, братик.
Nice.
Держить зонтик, тебя обоссали, надо смайлик или что там. В кого саме денег менше? В отого типочка, бля.
Thanks.
Ми должны виграти 7-8, бо ще розрив невеликий. От сюди пішов, вот не йди сюди, пожалуйста. Хоча? It's maybe I...
Something A?
Ja, fast så.
Ой, хорош, тихо. Скільки 10 попаданий дав. Блін. Я ж прострілом не стріляв, чо так много попаданий з бізона. Це надо заскрінити. Не заскріню, тому що повноекранний у мене стоїть. Ну, давайте хоча б в 12 і принтскрін зроблю. Ямку не беру. Вот так вот. Вот так вот.
Some. Cool.
Ні, чувак, не получится мене перестріляти. Все ж як не як є бізон. Ага, понял. Де він получається, а? Хорош тип.
Short.
I'm behind.
Half HP. Сайт. Бомб рамп. Пожалуйста, спасибо. А чё боти? Я всего лишь минус 15 дал. Блин. Комусь дроп може надо, например, ботинку. Разве що. Бізончик. Ладно, так уже быть не бізончик. Просто не буду пушить мид. Но молик надо закинуть. Да, тип решил там выйти, короче. Угу. Походу вони пушать. Пушали вони. Держіть, братва. Там ладно ще. Stay A! Guys! One stay A, please.
Okay, I stay on A.
B stairs one.
Mid. Be bomb, but not drop. О,
Take
ботинок.
the bomb.
Дайте мені, пожалуйста, ямку. Или калаш. Калаш дайте мені.
Still B stairs bomb. You can keep it.
Prove any doubts in your head. It's us or all clear. Let's make this right as rain. Hold this position. Roger that. Throwing fire. Smoke. Incendiary.
Something, okay?
Flashbang.
Конечно, хорошо, що... А. Чуть-чуть промазав.
Three stairs clear.
Що я вдарився?
Ramp.
One more coming from behind.
One ramp.
Still ramp.
Ну забереш ти. Найс! 12-8. Нові ігри. О, Ферсу стоп, здорово. Короче, після катки будемо дивитися матч Наві проти Спіріт. Обі команди нестабільні, в обох новий состав. Ну, Наві не прям новий, но новий, можна считать. Я білий. Братки, держіть поєшку. Ну, конечно, не допрыгну. Бомба. Бомбей, гой. А, рам.
Stairs, one.
Don't ping, don't rushing. Guys, stop, we have the ball. One check behind on A side. Purple, go back.
I'll go with both.
Не перестріляв. Но надамажу.
One on B.
Okay.
Из ласт. Конечно, друзья, наверное. Я не знаю, кто ты. Ну ладно. Как минимум, ты мой подписчик. Пожалуйста. Плейтайм. Плейтайм. Все, він не успів заставити. Поставить бомбу. О, ще й забрав, вообще імба.
Nice.
Пум-пум-пум. Бізончик. Флешки. І на мід. Бляха-муха, ми з ботом виіграємо. Капець. Один на. Почему один на? Там воно, по-моєму, його якраз і закидують.
It's ramp, two ramp.
Да. Бережіть.
One more pass. Anyone can pass.
One A.
I'm
Side.
flank. Ramp clear.
A side. Two A.
I will flash.
Ой, місія точку поставив.
Good job, boys.
своїй кар'єрі. Ура!
Okay?
Ми виграли.
Thank you.
Байрактар. В танки точно не щас. Щас фейсит. Фармлю фейсит поінти. Так, давайте вийдемо. Чорненький екран у вас трохи побуде. Ёлки-палки, не мигай. Самый главный вопрос. Мне что, фейсит надо обновить, чтобы... Нет. А почему? Нави нема. Скоро начнется. Не, спасибо. Не надо до мене додому літати. А то як накинуться всі. Ну, давайте дивитися, що це. Героїк проти Джету поки що. На інгліші, но все равно. Потому что Нави против Спирит должно скоро начаться. Все пишется, скоро начнется. А, ви мою мишку не бачите, блін. Так, стоп, не то. Оце треба скрити, щоб вам не мішало. І будемо дивитися, як G2 виігрують Heroic на нюку.
They're winning rounds like they're in a 3v1, like he doesn't give any freebies to his opponents, always aware what's the best move for his team to win the round. And
Не хочу я в доту, я не хочу розбиратися в отих всяких сранях. Ні. А тобі слабо в доту на фейсті поіграти?
G2 continue their group run, in fact start their group run here at Katowice. Heroic coming hot off the play-in.
yeah, and I think, you know, they can have their work cut out for them, honestly. Like, you know, Monacy has been fantastic.
Запоминаємо розкидки, пацани.
Talking point here for G2. It's another round where he looks to get tested with this AWP. Hunter wins a fight in the heart, and Monacy succeeds.
Блін, якщо скоро не почнеться ігра, Монесі, чуть не сказав, Нави против Спирит, то я буду заканчивать стрим, потому что сейчас уже катать не хочу, а хочу похавать. Може завтра ще буде стрім. Не обіцяю, но думаю, що завтра теж буде стрім. G2 виігрує 6-13, но це тільки перша карта. Перша карта ще нічого не означає. Кстати, тут есть фейсит дропс, то есть все вошедшие в систему зрители имеют право на дропы во время просмотра в прямом эфире. Я сейчас буду дивитися в прямом эфире. Ще на всякий раз, на всякий случай. С, і Т. Тільки не то С, оце все. Все. Чисто на всякий случай. Як вони ніки міняють? Ідь куди? Вот. Тут можна подивитися матчі, процент побед, кайф.
Yes, I'm going to be talking to Monacy. They're making rather their way back right now.
Скільки людей тут з преміумом.
Congratulations. I'll let your teammates pass as well. What a performance out of you. What a way to start Katowice.
Слабо активировать. Я, конечно, скоро буду її переустанавливать, поэтому тем более слабо.
I played not bad, can be better still, but my team helped me to play like this.
I think you played absolutely out of your mind, but still, I think I know what you're getting at. As a team, that seemed like a frustrating series to start Katowice, right? At some moments, because you played overtimes, you had your own map where maybe you should have done better. So, what are the things you might have wanted to improve on?
I don't know. I think it just. I don't want to go in details, like because like I think we played really long best of three, and maybe they got tired as well, and maybe we got tired as well.
Що за баги? Почему ти грузишся?
Some plans as a team together better, And
Что? Не начинается.
see you next game.
Можно карту открыть, но в фейсита карта щось лага. Если вона, ну, открита. А сейчас карти немає. Ви бачили, там трейн був? І Коблстоун. Ух ти.
I don't really know, but I think like we had different lineup before, and coming into this tournament, like we still need to improve.
Нас на твічі я не стрімлював ще-то.
But we will just try to show our best. But I don't know, coming into this tournament, third time, just feeling for I don't know, like staying here and playing and sitting in here and playing, just feeling.
А, і не на, ти можеш писати нормально, Коля. На твічі я не стрімлю, тому що там слишком много правил. Із-за того і не хочу стрімити на твічі. Там чуть ли не кожен раз мені щось прийдеться осуждати. Я не хочу цього робити. Мені лень.
65 kills over the series. I don't know about you, Manasi, but I think that's pretty darn impressive. He's such a humble king, isn't he?
You know, you just made a small mistake, but that's very on point because he actually had 90 kills. I also thought this was the full series. I almost made the same.
I didn't refresh the HLTV page, did I?
And you would have been remiss to think this was the
Предстоящий
full
матч
series.
скоро начнется. Коли скоро,
I was
блин.
about to tweet it, and let's just put it out there, right? I'm holding my phone in my hand.
Или подожди, или це best of 1.
But when Monesi is answering questions from FPS saying, you know, it was a team effort. It wasn't necessarily me. My team was helping me. We are looking at a total
Це best of 1, оказується, теж. Так що якраз зараз почнеться Наві проти Spirit. Блін, а музику що ли вироблю?
This was a great performance from Manazi, and if he hadn't had that performance, then Heroic could take the series because we saw really impressive team plays from Heroic. Actually, I would say that there's no one necessarily standing out for Heroic. It's everyone taking turns. One round it's this.
Рейк, получається, в нижню сітку
And it was
летить.
mainly down to their team play and their initial plans that were getting them any footing into the game. And every time G2 slowed down, that's when Heroic had a chance. And every time Manazi was alive in the late round at clutch, that's when G2 had a chance.
I'm a little bit disappointed by the last half of this game.
Yeah.
I have to be real here. From what we had seen from Heroic on the T side versus Big and their ability to sort of create mid-round, create like power guard solutions, I feel like G2 really constricted them super efficiently. Like the aggression that G2 brought to their CT side, Nexa with timings radio, round after round, Hunter with the fate of the smoke in the door as well, the hot push outside. I mean, this was very aggressive from G2, and somehow they kind of woke up. They woke up throughout the last map, of course, carried by enormous Monesi. We'll always talk about it. But I feel like as a team, the vibes picked up, and you can
Давайте вже быстріше перебазарюйте і запускайте Наві проти Spirit, блін. Тут, кстати, Фейс проти Rebels Gaming, по ідеї, правильно?
Certain situations, certain fights, certain distances. So phase players will be able to control parts of the map alone a lot easier because of that respect being given over. 6-round lead, but plenty of weapons saved up and preserved for Rebels, so they come right back into it. But there's only, I mean, that's really kind of the last round they can afford to concede in that fashion. They're going to have to challenge more now that FaZe is this close to taking the map.
It's lined up on the T roof. They're going to fly into the back.
Ух, що за хаєшки.
The bomb side today, but no one playing inside the site. Down on the floor, so those nades go to waste. Flay's pushed deep into the ramp room. He's got a good angle now on lobby entrance.
Yeah, that's a great position. Someone can just wander into that crosshair. So let's see.
It's the bomb too.
We're going to have to sort of fix that to go deeper in the tournament, because obviously you cannot just play on roller skates. Sometimes you have to slow it down. But here they had the individuals to bail them out of these clutches.
Where does that leave your taste then of Heroic obviously going down in the lower bracket of Group B? We don't exactly know who they're going to be facing. It's up to the loser of ENTS versus Vitality. How do you see kind of...
Блін, мені інтересно, чого женщин не люблять в КС, якщо все даже в коментаторах воно є? Пора їх недооцінювати.
We touched on this earlier, taking out Astralis and Big. It's like, oh, well, they didn't make it through. But we saw the resilience here in this match against G2. We thought, oh, Overpass, maybe they have something planned. They took a lead, they ended up failing, but then they come into the second map and it's like, oh, okay, well, we expected G2 2-0 now, and then next thing you know, Heroic's taking it ahead of like, what's going on here. So we saw the resilience going into the second map, and we saw that they were able to keep their mind focused on the win, and we can see that later on in the tournament as well. I think we should stay hopeful for them.
So for G2 on the other side of things, if Logic is going to prevail, they'll probably be facing Vitality. They are world
Поки
number
вони
ones
тут
after all.
базарять.
That's going to be
Так, місії. Да, 1 з 5. Осталось ще 4 виграші. Ну, це либо я без стріма буду катати ще сьогодні ввечері, либо уже завтра. Ці 4 доб'ю виграші. Да, Heroic відправляється на нижню сітку. Да ладно, синхронізували, що ли?
It should be Vitality walking on. Actually, it should be Vitality.
Yeah, let's just say it how it is.
If it isn't, I'm gonna be hella pissed.
Do you know something else terrifying, Matthew?
No.
We've got a very, very scary gentleman waiting on the other side of this break. His name is Mr. Donk. This is the biggest
Где
test
Нави,
we
блин,
will have seen
заколебали.
of team spirit thus far in this roster's history. They're going to be going up against Navi after this break.
Аллилуйя. Я почув слово Нави. Да, Нави против Team Spirit. Кстати, вдруг хто не знав, то да, це був як його нік. Йо, пересете. Коротше, з Клаудов кікнули того типа, що в спірітах. І він... Як його... Широ, да. Коротше, Широ кікнули з Клаудов, ну і він перейшов в Team Spirit. Чи точніше не кікнули, а просто Широ рішив вийти.
Never miss a play again.
Finally.
With Faceit Watch, you're in control. Switch between player POVs live.
А, я можу слідити сам за типами. Ух ти.
Never
Спасибо.
miss a moment with replay.
Буду знати.
Relive each highlight on demand from all angles. Watch it, control it, face it.
Young player, obviously, Donk. Somebody who's so influential, I think, in just like everybody's kind of hyping him up. Everybody wants to see great things from him. Do you see a little bit of yourself in him as an older man when it comes to such a young, fresh player?
He doesn't remember.
I think
he doesn't remember.
I think it looks a little bit different when I was streaming. When I was streaming, it kind of was more like intimidating.
Okay.
When he's streaming, it's more like, hey, yo, bro, just chill. That's how it looks for me.
It's because your stature's changed, bro.
Maybe, but it's also his size and the screams. Like the screams are bigger than his size, and it's kind of like, it's cool. It's cool. If it helps him, then I'm looking forward to playing against them.
Obviously, we've been seeing the play-in. Donk is here, right? Yeah. Donk is a player who I think is looking up to somebody like you. Young, when you hit the ground, obviously different styles of player, but what's something in terms of advice that you would have for a player like Donk?
What an advice I would give to him. I think to not stop playing like he's playing, to not overthink, and he will continue destroying people. He's playing really good. Just don't stop and believe in yourself.
Блейд хитрий пішов підслуховувати, що там говорить.
Don't go away with this confidence that you have right now, and everything will be good. All right.
Does he make you a little nervous?
No, of course not.
But I mean, he talks so much smack, man. He's always yelling, all right? Every single round, from the start to the end, he's loud, he's rowdy. It kind of feels like Donk is showing up and wants to take people out. Don't you feel like you're on his list?
I don't know. Sometimes it's funny to hear what he's screaming because I understand what he's screaming, and it's also funny that he's screaming like this, you know? You cannot just look at this without smiling, you know? I don't know. But some people saying it's annoying, some people saying it's too much, but I don't think it's too much and it's annoying. It's just like, it's good that players are screaming, you know, like it's esport. So don't bully him.
Yes, indeed. That is right. It is the Intel Extreme Masters. It is the 98th installment as well. So just in case you were keeping count and you lost count, here I am to help you. Also, guiding you right into this matchup that we do have on hand. That's Navi taking on Spirit. That's what we're going to be kicking off things here with our second BO3 of the day on the A stream. And yeah, I've got some pretty wonderful faces with me. We also have one in the server.
Nice.
But yeah, okay, so we've got Steel, we got Maniac in the middle. I go by Trace most of the time. So, guys, how are we feeling about this? How are we feeling coming right into this in the full-on group stage now?
I'm feeling hella excited, honestly. I think Donk is the most anticipated player we've had in the circuit for quite a few years now, and you and I, we've been around. You and us, Thor 3, we've been around for many, many years. I mean, you take a little bit of time in the shadow. It's
a little hiatus.
We'll talk about it in a different place, different time. But Donk here, Donkey Kong.
Oh, come on, man. You took my thunder. I just said that out loud. That's what I get for giving my ideas. Yeah, he asked me, you know, who I paid for my notes here, and I actually saw that I have written down Donkey Kong. And we'll leave it right at that. So perhaps we can get into an interview. You guys cool with that? Or
I'm cool with it. I'm having a good time.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and hear from that side.
Alexi, you're about to get your start here at IEM Katowice. I first would want to get a temperature check about, from the last couple of months, overall, how do you think you guys are evolving and progressing?
I think the best thing we did was we started this year early. We know where we left off last year. We made the playoffs in the Abu Dhabi finals and unfortunately lost against Vitality. But they were for sure the #1 team, at least in my books. And we know where we left off. We started this year early and we just tried to improve on all the small things that we faced last year. And thus far, we've been doing really well.
I mean, the results speak for itself. You're on a 6-game win streak as well. Blast was absolutely phenomenal. So I'd love to get some specifics from you as the IGL about why you think you made that step upwards.
I think the biggest thing is that we just have been playing a while together now, because the end of last year we obviously made a huge roster change. It's not easy to replace a player like Simple, and we were kind of just finding ourselves still. And now this year it just feels like, as I said, we kind of knew where we left off. Everyone kind of knew the style we're gonna play. And now we're just getting more repetitions in, more matches under our belts, and yeah, I mean, it's going great at the moment, but obviously there's been some tight matches that could have went both ways. So we were for sure are taking like all details into consideration. We don't wanna think that we're the best team or anything like that. We're just treating every game one by one and seeing how it goes.
And a nice start for you, or an interesting one, I should say, up versus Team Spirit. Donk has been playing lights out, so I'd love to know what you think of him and about playing versus him.
I think he's a great player. I found it so funny when I saw him scream on the first game they played, and yeah, it's just I can imagine now when playing against him that he's gonna scream again. But I just find it funny. Like I feel like he's so innocent. But yeah, at the same time, I feel like he's a good player. Obviously, maybe lacking some stage experience, and he's gonna get there eventually. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting game because there's not too much data on how they play. They just played the previous tournament with academy player with their coach, so not too many maps recently at least. But we have something. We practiced them a couple times as well. Gonna see how it goes.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thank you.
So let's do that. Let's talk about Wonderful. He was a player that emulated the sort of style that we saw in the floor, Navi. And now I want to know what he brings to the table. What do we have to show for it?
Yeah, I wanted to contextualize a little bit the information we get out of Alexi B, right? These are the results ever since Wonderful joined. I want to direct your attention to this little box over here. That was the fall final. That was the first event with Wonderful. So it got a little bit dicey. There's a loss to complexity, granted. But from this moment on, the improvement has been marked and clearly. First information, Vitality is literally the only team that has been able... Oh, that was a great circle.
Yeah, that was good.
I just took an S. You know, I didn't want to go over the little pause button.
You're just saying like infinite times.
Exactly.
Ah, yeah,
beat them to infinity.
Yes.
Also, the only team that's been able to beat Navi, but the rest has been quite clear of a record. Not only did G2 actually falter 3 times to this Navi roster, but there's another bit of information, which is this Navi right now does not lose 3 map series. Whenever you go to 3 maps, they always have this resilience to beat their opponent. So the improvement has been marked. on the side of Na'Vi, and I think we've been maybe sleeping on them just a little bit. They don't really have the superstar factor, the one that really gets your attention, but as a team, the improvement has been very clearly here ever since he joined.
Yeah, they do look pretty strong, and obviously they are in the top 10 for the rankings, but we still only see them against a handful of teams, right? We see them against Vitality, and they lose both times. We see them against G2, and as we've been talking about, we just saw G2, and they're looking kind of shaky themselves. They just dropped the map to Heroic, and...
You're telling me that's not a really good result to beat G2? Is that what you're telling me? That's what I heard.
Is Yanko around?
Yep.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'll be safe. So it is still, you know, up for debate what we're going to see from them. They're obviously a really strong team, but they aren't looking super strong yet. But on the flip side, I mean, we've got Team Spirit. Team Spirit has been looking really good in the play-ins. They've been looking really strong with Dunk.
Yeah, the whole world is talking about Donk. At this point, that is actually the only thing that there is to talk about. I mean, you look at this Team Spirit, right, and I see a lot of things that's going on within this lineup and a lot of positive stuff.
You want to play a highlight reel of Dong? I feel like we'd already feel like a cinema for about 2 hours, and it would just be like a Christopher Nolan movie, and he's just out there multi-killing everybody. His arrival into the top scene has been something that was astonishing for everybody, and he continues to make history, and we are going to follow his first step with great interest for sure.
Well, let me pose that question here before we jump into the next bit. You know, when was the last time we saw a player that really kind of came onto the scene and really got everybody's attention? Like, what are some names to jump out?
To that level, only Zaiwu has had that kind of like magnitude when coming into expectations straight off the bat and delivering on that. He was the one, Monesi a little bit, but now it feels like Donk is just stepping into these steps.
Yeah, and speaking of steps, I see some here on our beautiful telestrator. What you're telling me is there's steps to this. There's layers.
There's not so many layers right now. What we mainly see is just the confidence from Team Spirit. So this is against Mongols from the play-in. And what we're seeing is Donk and his team. It's not just him. They're running around. They're not afraid to take fights. So we see here at middle on the radar, we get to see that they're just like moving around together as a group. And then as soon as like that team fight's done, instantly we have a flank coming along. But at the same time as that, another team fight happening here. And they're just not afraid to keep swinging, to keep fighting, to keep dueling. But is it the same thing for Spirit to do this against teams that, you know, maybe aren't the strongest teams? What's going to happen when they actually start getting shot back at? What happens when an elite team like Na'Vi is able to stand there? What's going to happen with all their energy, with being so aggressive, with being so hyper? What's going to happen? Are they going to keep
там, ну, хто хоче, щоб Міраж поміняли на якусь іншу карту? Мені інтересно, задроти Міража, наскільки обідяться? Там же ж половина ком'юніті КС – це задроти Міража.
His performance against VP, stellar. But there's still a whole lot of uncharted territory that we are trying to explore when it comes to Dong. And I will feed you this little bit of idea as well. For the rest of Spirit, let's entertain the idea that Dong is having just a normal game. Not an extraterrestrial game, just a normal game. How does it affect his teammates? To look to your left, to look to your right, you see your star player and you're like, oh shit, he's bleeding. Like, he's human.
Yeah.
And see how this team is going to evolve, because from now, they've been having fun. I know what it is to sit next to like an extraterrestrial playing Counter-Strike. Kenny used to be like that at the time. And I would just be like, cool, Kenny, you want an AVP? There you have that one. I'm not going to play any. And then when he's having a bad game, you start second-guessing all of the things that you think you know. And I wonder if that's going to happen to Spirit here.
Look, I knew he was from outer space. I knew it. You just confirmed everything I needed to know. Thank you very much.
CIA knows.
Okay, how about a vibe check, guys? Let's just do a vibe check. Check this out.
Well, I found Team Spirit, and they're about to play Na'Vi. I'm just gonna scooch in here. Hello. Hello. I love that. Last time we had an interview, you were hugging, and you're still hugging.
He's the only one who is hugging right now.
Nobody else hugs you?
No, I mean, at the moment, yeah.
Okay. You're not hugging him, I see. Hey, tell me about the upcoming match, Na'Vi.
What do you want to know?
Are you gonna win?
I have no idea. I have no idea. It depends on them getting donked or not, so we'll see. I will just watch.
So I should ask Donk. Donk, is Na'Vi getting donked or not?
I have no idea.
Also no idea. Nobody has any idea about anything, so I guess we'll just watch the match.
I mean, I'll tell you about some people that got donked not too long ago, and that would have been Apex. Yes, that is right. That is Apex, not the
team,
Vitality side. We're talking about the team itself. 13-0.
Просто интересно. Сейчас, да,
Yeah,
камера не работает.
some weight to what they've got here, which is why we need to find out what maps we're going to play. In the meantime, Maniac.
Yeah, and we're still kind of figuring out where this Spirit team is going in terms of maps, but I just wanted to quickly put it out there as well. We have a man on our screen that we haven't even ushered the name of.
Spirit Inferno.
And he's kind of a
Vertigo,
He's kind of a quasar, like a black hole who just sucks
Spirit
up all the
играют
energy.
Ancient.
I think maybe in a roundabout way, it's good for Shiro.
Нави играють Anubis.
Didn't really go that well in Cloud9. Nobody's really worried about him. No one is talking about him. He just gets to do his job, be a passive, punitive opera. He's got Dong to do.
Интересно, яка буде третя карта. Мираж?
Maybe that's just what Shiro needs. Leave the guy in peace. Let him snipe around. We can talk about Dong.
Мираж.
Well, it looks like even during the vibe check, they're just like, yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Чіп карти ще я не граю, вони
That's just
пікнули.
like a facade,
Ну
like
це
they're just
прикольно.
putting on a show, like, yeah, we don't know, we're just seeing it. Or if they're like coming in with like, they're hiding their confidence. But we're gonna see an ancient pick. This was
the aggression.
This is the aggression, but this is, yeah, we'll see them just being really aggressive on CT side for sure. But this is the map that they 13-0'd Apex on in the play-ins.
Yeah, they absolutely did. You know, obviously the 2-0 against Mongols, they had a pretty dominant performance there on Mirage over them as well. And then, you know, obviously for the Mongols, they go out. Guys, you want to put your eggs in the basket here? You want to tell me where it's going and why you think Spirit's going to win?
Yeah, listen, I made a decision this morning, which either is going to be one of my greatest idea ever or one of the worst, but I've decided to go against Donk and hush my way to Na'Vi on this one. As we said, I'm still very curious about how Spirit would react if, and that's a big if, Donk is not having a plus 70 kills a game, and this might just be the day. So I'm going on Na'Vi with this one.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what they can do without his blowing off performance, right? Blowing up performance. Yeah, I said blowing up. Yeah, whatever. 15 seconds. Tell me something, Josh.
I would say Na'Vi probably here, Spirit, to run it through the lowers. What? That's, you asked, I told.
Yeah,
he spoke.
You definitely did that. Well, look, you know, high fives all around here, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. Again, the maps are going to be Ancient, Anubis, Mirage, should we need it. You're looking at Na'Vi, Spirit. What's going to be their first set of games here within the group stage itself? So, without any further ado, let's get it on.
The most anticipated player in some time for Team Spirit graces the LAN circuit, and here in Katowice, after storming through the play-ins, we get Donk and the boys taking on one of the best teams in the world. It's Na'Vi. There may be no simple here, but don't sleep on this roster. They have been picking up some fantastic results with the newfound wonderful and Alexi B-led international lineup. Man, this is going to be a banger, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, you know, this is the big matchup of the day, really. This is kind of sick. So Donk is already leading the charge, pushed all the way up through main, and he's got the rest of the boys in behind him. You already heard from Magix earlier on. They kind of want Donk to approach this like the tip of the spear. They want him starting strong.
I think also a bit early on with that information peak, right? They have no reason to move yet, and I think Spirit needs to show themselves somewhere else before going for this A execute. You can see Na'Vi didn't really move an inch except Alexi moving over towards mid to spot for information. And now we see that smoke for red. Let's see if that causes any movement, but Ima and Bitter...
Ну, тепер же ж, по ідеї, можна слідити за типами самому, правильно? Да. Тільки з задержкою.
Using this control over middle, Alexi moves in, trying to lend a helping hand, but it's Chopper whose head's on a swivel. Good for the openers. Goes down after the fact. Donk falls immediately, and now it is just Shiro throwing into the clutch. Not a name you should ever forget about is Shiro. Oh, look at this fight is so it's wonderful to fall down. Now
4 хп Shiro.
10 seconds.
Бить с беретами.
The essence, and Shiro gonna need this plant, taps on it, tries to bait the
А если б не пикнул?
Another clutch for the clutch king here in Katowice. Look at him go. What a way to break into this series. It's a 1-on-2 or a 1v3 out of Shiro that absolutely decimates Na'Vi. The jump check is one bridge too far when you're up against this guy.
I am mind blown. server-breaking headshot. No one was ready for that. That was almost the perfect play. To jump and check that is almost the best thing you can do. But Shiro comes in warmed up.
Donk who?
Сплит Б. А зря.
Everyone that he's still on this server. Wow, what a clutch.
And what a way to begin the series.
Он не понимает, что со сплит Б.
Spirit aren't proven.
Не
This
уходит.
roster hasn't taken on the Titans of CS.
I think also, you know, to talk a little bit about the veto, I think them getting Ancient and Mirage as the decider, we were discussing whether Navi is potentially going to not give them Mirage, right? Try to play something out of their comfort zone, but Navi is also pretty good on Mirage, so they're willing to go to that map. As we see Chopper get 2 kills, the Mac-10's a little bit labored. But, you know, with all the hype surrounding Dog, it's obviously not about one player, and Spirit has been playing great. I mean, opened up with a 13-0. You know, in that game, sure, Dong played well, but so did Magus towards that B ramp. That's something Spirit does a lot when we go to their CT side, crunching that area. And there's not really a way, you know, if someone's saying, oh, just avoid them or counter, you know, like, players with an aggressive playstyle, they're going to go for fights, and it's about punishing them. The thing that makes them great is, even if a fight is not
Давайте вот так
in their
сделаем,
favor, they're
чтобы
still
было
able to
удобнее
win it.
дивитися.
Yeah, you know, and I think something that someone even like Shiro had to learn was when there's a lot of hype around you and then you kind of have those games where you fall a little quiet, dealing with that is like a whole different, you know, skill in and of itself. And so for someone like Donk, if he does get put off to a slow start in the series, maybe, you know, the usual peaks aren't panning out, does he have that sort of resilience built up yet? Especially when the stakes, the tier of competition is so high.
I have one of my monitors on a permanent donk cam here for the duration of this series. Expect to see him hanging around the jungle side a lot here. He was doing a lot of late pops, sometimes solo, pushing through this mid-smoke up against the Mongols. I'm not sure if Na'Vi will let him get away with that. Wonderful is trained in on the angle right now. Smoke going to red, but you need a molly to break this position, and Wonderful awaits. There's that Molotov. Oh, it breaks. Well, it doesn't even land correctly. It doesn't matter. The threat of it is enough. Wonderful repositioned. No heaven to worry
Не
about. And he
попадает.
gets donked. Open up into middle.
Но флешка хорошая.
And the orb is gone from the round.
Still, it's swiftly equalized thanks to Alexi B up in the cave.
Хорошо, почти.
With the trade, so
Алексей
2 kills for
Бенте.
him here, but caught knife out. And that's a nice, easy kill for JL. Donk thinking he's a lot more room than he did, and Na'Vi have just full adjusted. Moving over to play around the bomb. Team Spirit, they can't win this run. So Shiro and Zontix will just back out of there and hold on to these guns. Na'Vi get on the board in the 3rd round.
От вони
That was a
виграють.
bit strange in terms of calling after they get the kill, right? Not even trying to put some extra pressure. Donut really showing themselves towards the A bomb site before you try to make that play in cave, and then also going 1 by 1 here, right? Like, not, you want to be at each other's hips, so to speak, right? So you guarantee that trade kill, and 2 very important kills from Alexi B. Team Spirit still enough for a bye, but really had a big advantage in that round.
Straight up heaven, and a break as well for Ema. But Spirit are relegated behind the smokes, behind the Molotovs.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Ema is an interesting talking point, right? I think we've definitely seen his level like creeping back up, which is a good sign. Obviously, when he was brought into this team post the Paris Major, he had a phenomenal performance there, and I think it was always going to be hard to replicate that, but it feels like he's started to settle into his own. So going to be someone well worth keeping an eye on in this matchup today.
Probably the team as a whole is in the same boat. It just getting output from, let's say,
Ого, довгий виход на А.
consistent level, right?
Походу. Готовиться. От
We have
Spirit.
it here in the temple side. Wonderful jiggling from Donut to full A execute with a couple
Да,
locks
долгий
even gets
выход на
killed on
А.
Heaven, and they're going to come in on this Donut split. Loads of time. The pressure is not on Team Spirit, and they await the kill. Shiro is given it. Donk doubles up, and that might be a save forced here for Na'Vi.
Наві уходять на сейв, по ідеї.
I do like
Хоча в них
how much
економіка
Spirit have been
в
taking
жопі.
delayed mid takes on the T side of this map. You can never truly get comfortable when you're on Heaven, when you're in the cubby. They will come through with 30 seconds
Алексіп
remaining.
шукає собі ган.
And you could see even in the first gun round, Navi is ready for it. The perfect counter. There's the
Щас
op. Wait,
Чопера вийбе.
wonderful misses his shot. Don't
Вийбе.
kills him. They can't find the op for him for this round. And another entry from Donk.
А, Алексіп нашов. Тільки не ту позицію
I
чекав.
think that's what makes it so terrifying, right? Is when Donk is
Нічого,
running,
ще
and I know it's
JL
still early days,
може
but,
виб'є.
the idea
А
of,
може
like,
і не
if he
виб'є.
you know, the one thing everyone gives him credit for is being ludicrously fast.
Чи її пушить. Давай, ЖЛ. Раз прийняв. Два. Не встиг
If you don't
вийти.
get the instantaneous kill, you bet he's going to be able to return that the other way. RV, their money now broken. They just have this one gun.
Ну, випад
on
хороший,
JL.
блін, був. У спірітів. З двох сторон. На Наві ніхто не дивився мід.
So curious where they're going to try and put him, how they want to play around this.
It's very tough because their loss bonus is going to be, you know, 2,400 if they lose this round. That's not a lot. They won't have an op. They won't have all the utility if they want M4s. So probably the goal would be to save the gun on JL and to steal one more for a teammate. That would go a long way to helping Navi's chances in the following round, but we've seen crazier things happen. I think it's really cool for me following, you know, being around for a long time and remembering Chopper from Vega Squadron days, right? And getting some of those underdog teams to majors and causing upsets and whatnot. And it was always the case of having, not to sound rude, but inferior players to some of the counterparts in the CIS region, right?
Спалились.
And now
Все,
having
подошла арта. Тяжело. Все.
finally having like some of the
Вибили
sharpest
арту.
tools in the shed.
Oh,
this is getting interesting.
Yeah, with Wonderful finding that, he's suddenly primed over in main to try a bit of say over how this one plays out. Even the name
Ой-ой-ой.
retrieve goes on in, but
Дон
Donk will
кушал.
dodge it, and
Опять
nothing
на
being
сейв?
given, nothing gained there. Na'Vi head for the hills. They just want to get out with
Блін,
this
Алексібі
AK
нема
check.
чого терять.
But just to finish that point, you know, finally having like really good tools and now being able to show what he can do as an in-game leader from this position, I think that's really
Серйозно,
interesting.
Алексіб
We
буде
shouldn't forget Magus, also only 20 years old.
гайвить пістолет?
I mean, he's been around for 2-3 years
У нього даже
now.
броніка
In this
нема.
Team Spirit lineup, gaining experience and
А, він
it
гад
just seems
пішов
that
забирати.
the vibes are at an all-time high.
Yeah, no, you
А був би у них де вхід, він би спокійно міг би роздефать бомбу.
iterations of the Spirit roster, but one of the things that was clear about him from when he first joined this team is like he was very kind of pliable, it felt like. You know, he kind of adapted to the tier 1 level very well. It felt like they put a good deal of faith in him, and I think you've seen him have to play in a variety of kind of spots and just accommodate that as time's gone on. I think for someone who was very young, one of the things we would always say early on was, yeah, this was cool when he first joined this team because he's kind of a blank slate. You know, you can mold him to be whatever you need him to be. And that's very much what Spirit have done over the years.
Yeah, and you know, on top of that, obviously under-talked about in this team for good reason, but Zontix and Donk both coming up together from the academy team into this main roster has to feel like a nice linear progression, both moving at the same time, clearly like playing with each other, sat next to each other as well. So I think, yeah, when you say the vibes are good, I definitely think that's a note worth taking for Team Spirit.
I think if you see Hooksy or Kerrigan in this situation where Team Spirit is, they call an A rush or a B pop, like something like that now to break because they've won a couple of slow rounds. But let's see what Team Spirit does. Chopper needs a gun first.
I don't know where that's gotten to.
He does.
Might be back in the water, or he might have to wait for one to be dropped over. Nah, he's got it. Well delayed by. Spirit
That's
have late.
dedication. He went in through the mid util and then ran back to spawn to buy the gun.
Donk moving up ramp this time. There's no one even watching this. It's just a long player. JL's tucked in, but you can win the round off this kill with Alexi so deep in the cave and not coming back anytime soon. Donk always heard the steps. JL knows what's up. Donk gets that entry, and that is a very difficult situation for Na'Vi. As long as they plant for the long side, there is no stopping this. Through the smoke goes Zontix as the break comes in, and Na'Vi are pushed out of their own bomb site.
That should already be the round, right? Like Na'Vi, sure, they've got Alexi kind of trapped in the cave, but that's not a good thing by his book. He just wants to get out here with the M4. He could even look to give chase here.
Na'Vi опять уходит на сейв.
These are the mind games with these timeouts, right? So Spirit was winning rounds, playing slow, taking mid delayed, right?
Ну блін, і Spirit все ж таки цю карту ще пікнули.
Whatever, right? So and Navi's losing obviously, so Blade takes a timeout. The call was apparently, you know, hey, let's just make sure we have mid and let's play heavy mid and, you know, a bit easier on the side. So Team Spirit, that's why I said a rush could have been good, but this is also just a bit faster.
Yeah.
You know, going up ramp, just letting Donk search for a player. So a perfect counter from Spirit. They knew, they predicted correctly the adjustment from Na'Vi and were one step ahead. And that's what we talk about, like when we're on the desk, or we talk about conditioning your opponents. That's what Spirit was doing. And now the game is, you know, it's pretty tough for Na'Vi because they tried different things. It's not working. Again, going for the heavy mid play.
Yeah, we've seen Ima get up here a few times, trying to help out in this fight for the lane control. This time he's got Wonderful backing him up in middle. So it's nice that Na'Vi kind of, you know, recommit to that idea, that thought of trying to hold on to this mid control heavier, not expecting a repeat. That kind of faster contact up through B ramp.
And for all Chopper's teams over the years, I feel like this is a roster where he feels most comfortable to actually play these really, really delayed rounds. We still see the rushes and the contact plays up ramp, but like I've seen a lot of rounds of Spirit are more than happy to sit behind this smoke at B doors and really drag it
Блін,
out.
таку першу карту подивлюсь, далі треба буде відходити мені. Похавать, приготовить.
Spirit will be able to take B lane late, and Na'Vi will no longer be here.
And look what happens with the time, right? You're just sitting still and they have to sort of fall back because the utility has passed for them to hold those close positions and close angles, and Spirit, by just chilling, are now in a really good spot.
We've got an A execute fake into a B walk, and right now there is almost no one at this B bomb site. If they keep creeping, Na'Vi might pull JL back once again. Will they fall for it? It's not looking likely.
They're going to start to walk up now. Donk, tip of the spear, first man in. Alexi's Molly going to force a reaction and they go swinging into it. Donk perishes in the Molotov.
От і розрушили заход на Б. Остався Широ. Ой-ой-ой, ще Чоппер обійшов. І не понімає. А все, в них времени нема. Не співають.
And so Na'Vi know they've done it. They don't even go peeking in. They don't give up those fights.
Great call for Na'Vi to not rotate outright. Not only does Alexi stay in the cave, he throws his smoke, and that draws Spirit, thinking that maybe we
Тепер Spirit взяло перерив.
JL. They all focus on cave. JL's able to swing out and not looking his way, and Alexi provides the perfect distraction for JL to drop the bomb. And Molly is excellent as well. And Na'Vi just win it to the time. So not falling for a little bit of fakery in that round from Team Spirit.
That was a really good round from Spirit, just a great individual play from Alexi. Also, you know, because of the lack of pressure from Spirit, he was able to save his smoke and his incendiary until late in the round. And if it weren't for that, Donk, you know, could have had a chance to kill JL as well. And that would have been probably Spirit's round from that point in time. So still only 2 players left alive for Na'Vi, no AWP. Spirit still with a lot of options. A lot of money in the bank.
And they might just go for something up tempo here. That's a cave smoke being lobbed out from spawn, courtesy of Chopper. Going to nullify the amount that Na'Vi can look to get involved in this lane fight early, and that gives
Розкид, заход на Б, мінус 1.
open the round. It's Alexi back in the cave.
Дон подгорів у Молік. Не побачив, не замітив Моліка.
Trapped on the other side of this smoke, even getting spammed down.
Oh, a nade.
He's borderline out of the round already, and with Ema in here with him, it's crazy to me that Na'Vi are even hanging around right now. They'll get silenced
Ой,
by
хорошо.
Donk.
Давай біт.
It
Можеш,
starts to back
коли
up.
хочеш.
Ema still floating through the cave, and his journey back is not guaranteed. So this two-man save that they're attempting isn't even a guarantee. And suddenly they get
Ой-ой-ой.
kills. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Spirit went high.
Остається, подожди, вони мінус 3 дали. Спіють, не вспіли задефать. Хоча в них дифуза були, біт міг задефать. Не йо-моє.
No, but Bit had the kit. It had to be Bit. He wasn't that far out.
That's so weird. I mean,
I want to go as far as saying that,
like, you're not expecting the round to end like that, to suddenly get given all 3 fights, win them all, and still have some time left, but
I don't know why Bit wouldn't. I mean, it was close. It was definitely, you know, maybe not, but he was not that far out.
We're going to need the scientists to break that one down.
Someone get the demo
Переривот Наві.
you know, run back. Yeah, that bomb was definitely over halfway, but my god.
Jump through the multiverse.
Yeah.
See all the possibilities.
In an alternate reality, they did win that round.
I mean, I'm surprised they just didn't go for the save straight away. You know, that they were lingering around because it was very difficult, but now, I mean, you could see they can't go for a buy. It's just going to be a couple of pistols, most likely, for Na'Vi. I mean, Spirit just playing really, really well. The calls have been good, so, you know, it's not about donk or doing something incredible outside of that Shiro clutch to kick off the game, but they're just in favorable positions, right? You could see JL, I think, was completely caught off guard by how close Spirit players were.
Na'Vi are still playing very weak numbers on B, right? They're not putting stacks there yet. We've got a fast mid-rush.
Push
and,
mid
well,
up.
there are the kills, and there may be the round unless Na'Vi can get back to that A site quickly.
Двоє перетягуються на.
Passing past Red, and JL will join him.
And those were the 2 rifles as well.
Yeah.
Ага.
Sontics through the smoke, looking for more.
Він чекає.
You could see they were not putting any going for early mid control. Now they do it.
Na'Vi smoke A main, but they go back
Уходять
to
опять на
down
Б.
in hopes that Spirit overthink
Та
this,
зря.
but doesn't look to be the case. Now they're scared it's a little bit quiet. They want to go for info in mid. Sontics is waiting.
I love how Chopper just like uses these creeping silences at moments. I think, you know, the round started at like
Ну, остається
100
Алекс
miles
собі.
an hour on that mid play, but then there's an instant slowdown and you just kind of let Na'Vi stew in the awkwardness of it. Any route that they could try to go down to gain info back was being considered by Team Spirit. And so Na'Vi just kind of, you know, they felt out of this round from the moment it started, really. Once those kills went down in mid, there was no hope. Alexi, surely dead here, finds Shiro, is in the site. Everyone else is a little
Давай.
far away, but he
У
doesn't
мене
have a kit,
дифуза
so
нема.
no crazy ninja defuse at least. He'll get
Прострелюють
spammed
в
out.
дим.
And Spirit pick up that round. 4K from Zontix to make it happen.
Yeah.
And obviously Donk running out mid alongside him.
I want to see if we start to see more than 2 players in that B-bomb site, right? Because Alexi is deep in cave on his own, and JL is long also on his own. So it's not even just the fact that there's 2 players there, it's that they're always separated. So when Spirit keep walking up ramp with 2-3 players, it's very hard to contain, no matter who's on the other side. We will start with 3B now for Na'Vi. They're going to block ramp immediately. Donk
Ой-ой-ой, що там Донк
everything
робить?
in middle. Despicable headshots.
Oh, that's just wild. Even a bit.
That's a star power in this team.
Yeah.
Those are the stars of the team. They're dead. They did a combined 47 damage.
He's just better. I mean, it's intentional. They are going for that fight. That's why they don't smoke it. They want to find that entry early on instead. It's just abyss.
It doesn't
they find Harry.
Yeah, I think they're probably feeling that way on Na'Vi right now.
Dying like, dude, this guy's actually good. What?
There's probably some element, you know, you're coming into it. You're under no illusion that this guy's good, but there's maybe that part of you at the back of your mind that's like, nah, but come on, he's just kind of running at people. Like, we can beat that. And then he starts running at you, and it's like, oh god, this is terrifying. It's actually It's actually horrific to try and deal with.
Coming through the smoke, there's no respect from Spirit in these post plants. It's almost lost them one, but they have got Na'Vi trapped out in CT. Another smoke, another push, says Ontix as he goes gunning for the end of the round. 8-2. Donk sends his regards.
And he's giving fist bumps all around. Big smile on his face. Insane impact right off the top of that one. Once again, the round just kind of won or lost based on these mid fights, and it's all Donk all day. Dude, I mean, you know, we were talking about Chopper earlier on and how like this is the best pieces he's had. But I think one of the things that's so sick there as well is, you know, we know this guy is someone that loves to play around with the pace of the game. You know, he likes his faster up-tempo rounds, and now we see him like taking these slowdowns more and more. But this is very much a team that will gladly embrace the chaos of a quick round hinging on a few fights.
This is probably the worst way a game can go for you, right? If you're Na'Vi, because it's not necessarily that your players are failing or making mistakes, right? What's happening is either your opponents are out calling you, like they're putting their players in better positions and you're just, you know, outmaneuvered in rounds, or they're just like getting the frags, right? Even though your players have the advantage, they're just playing out of their minds. So for Blade, there's not really an adjustment that he can make, something that can call, because even when the call is good, they still can't find the kill. So for Na'Vi, it's just about potentially, you know, trying to get around, you know, this round or at least the last gun round, and maybe get some momentum of their own on the T side.
Even now, man, it's just bit over towards A, and these rotates are starting to peel around, but he's fed to the wolves. Zontix in main will find him, and now they learn about this split out through the donut. Donk dealing with Ema. Shiro already has his eyes on the prize back at middle, so this flank should get denied. And Spirit have often been, when the bomb's down, they play like the round's already won. Most of the time, it is. And so this one far safer by comparison. They just group up back at main. Look to have a nice clean 5 alive round when all is said and done.
Ладно, там уже времечко таке нормальненьке на часах, поэтому я буду завершать работу комп'ютера. Точніше, не комп'ютера, а стріма.
I think it is a 6-series winning streak. Yeah, and very stable performances for the most part.
Legit wins as well.
Якраз водичка закончилась, так що всім спасибо, хто мене дивився. Спасибо за ці не коменти, а сообщення, за лайки, просмотри, підписки. Всім спасибо. Якщо хто хоче подивитися далі, як Na'Vi сливають Spirit, поки що як мінімум на першій карті, то ви можете зайти на фейсит. Просто в браузер зайти, написати фейсит. Тобто давайте ось заходимо. Ага. Фейсит. фейсит. Заходимо на фейсит. Логін. Мы зашли, все, нажимаем Watch, принимаем куки, принимаем готовку и можем дальше продолжить дивитися. Так що все. Спасибо всім за просмотр. Всім удачного вечора і всім пока.